Hello and welcome back to Evo India and welcome back to our EICMA 2025 coverage. Now we're talking about TVS. Now this is the first time for TVS at the EICMA show and they have showcased 6 concepts and production motorcycles, 2 of which we've already seen, one of which is the RTX 300 and the TVS X, which we saw a couple of years back. Now coming back to the concepts, the first one, which is arguably the most exciting one, is the Tangent RR. Now this is a proper race bike prototype. This is what TVS is telling us. We don't have any specs of any of these motorcycles. We have a few key specs, but here goes. Now this is properly race-derived, and if you take one look at the motorcycle, and you can clearly see that aerodynamics has been the major focus. Cuts, crease, vents, fins, all of that is present and accounted for. Now what's powering this motorcycle remains to be seen. A good guess could be that this is the new 450cc twin cylinder that they've developed with BMW, but again this will be confirmed at a later date. This is a pure concept for the time being. Now what we can tell you from looking at the motorcycle is you get USD forks. Knowing TVS, this should be fully adjustable. You get an offset monoshock, again something that you see Ducati doing with a lot of their motorcycles. You get aerofins on the tail, you get this nice crease just above what seems to be the headlight unit, what looks like a DRL as of right now. You have a short bubble windscreen, you have clip-on bars, you have a single rider seat, you also have rear set foot pegs, upside down forks like I already told you, you have slick tires at the front and the rear, twin discs at the front with 4-piston calipers, and very funky styling. So this is very exciting. I'd really like to see what this goes on to become. Next up, there is the TVS eFX 3.0. Now this is what TVS is calling the most powerful electric concept motorcycle to date. It's also the first concept electric motorcycle that TVS has made. Now again, no specs for any of the concepts that we're going to be talking about, but TVS is saying that this is going to be their next gen EV powertrain. There is a racing intent here as well, so there's a good chance that the TVS RTE that already has a one-make championship running could have something to do with the development of this motorcycle and vice versa. So parts from this could trickle down to that motorcycle as well. Again, proper naked Street Fighter styling, very funky, very aggressive, very futuristic. Things like the small dash cam that's there in the headlight housing, very interesting stuff. Next up, there's the RTR HyprStunt Concept. Now again, the specs of this motorcycle remain to be seen, but one thing I can tell you that the engine, it does look like the new RTX D4 engine. Now TVS is not only known for racing and motorsport, but they're also known in the stunting scene. They've set a bunch of stunting records, including stunting at the highest elevation in the world. They also have a record for the highest elevation for stunting non-stop, so there's a lot of inspiration from there. But again, this is not your run-of-the-mill production motorcycle that's been converted into a stunt bike. This is an outright concept, very sharp, very edgy, all the things you'd need for a stunt motorcycle. So brakes, brake levers in all different places, not your traditional foot and hand levers only. Next up is the M1S. This is an electric maxi scooter, and it's the first time we're seeing a maxi scooter from TVS, and this is something they're considering to launch in Europe along with the TVS X by the end of 2026. In terms of specs, what we do know is that it'll have 105 kmph top speed and a 0 to 50 time of 3.7 seconds. This does suggest that it could possibly share its powertrain with the TVS X, albeit with a few changes. This again will be confirmed when they do announce more details, but as of right now, it is a maxi sport scooter. It has all the styling cues to suggest just that. You have nice inverted V-shaped DRLs, you have a nice wide front, what looks to be a 14-inch wheel at the front and the rear. It also gets a disc brake with an ABS sensor ring, so that could suggest that this electric scooter will get ABS as well, because the TVS X does also get dual channel ABS. I'm assuming that a lot of the parts will be shared, a lot of the technology will be shared as well. And then keeping in line, the TVS X has also been updated. It was already a very connected, very tech-loaded scooter, but now TVS has taken that one step further by baking in Android Auto compatibility and also running an Android OS. So that is something that TVS is going to be launching by the end of 2026 in Europe. This M1S, they're also saying that they will launch by the end of 2026 in Europe. Whether or not it comes to India remains to be seen, but given that TVS is an Indian manufacturer, there's a good chance that we'll be seeing it here before Europe as well. Now, what do you think about these TVS concepts? Which one is your favorite? Which ones would you like to see go into production? Let us know in the comment section down below.